What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today I'm here to be your positivity. I'm here to uplift you. I'm here to bring you some positive thoughts on the company that is absolutely just headlining the news. You know, we're getting so close to a potential contract worth $6.3 billion. I've seen people rumor to say it's worth $8 billion, and you guys know just off of that what I'm talking about, and that is going to be Workhorse. So if you're interested, because I know you are, stay tuned right after this. Before I hype you guys up and really get you back onto the Workhorse train, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's time to get into the video. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to remind you of a significant date that is fastly approaching, and I do believe that it is next week. That is going to be September 30th. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is quickly approaching, and that is a very significant date for the likes of the government. It is the end of the fiscal year. October 1st is the start of the fiscal year, and a decision has to be made on that $6.3 billion. Some people say $8 billion. You know, it has to be made. It has to be determined on who it's going to be going to, you know, whether it's split up into multiple, you know, different ways. However it's going to be done, it has to be decided upon or they lose the money. So obviously we may not know on that date, you know, who actually gets it, but it's gonna be decided upon. I'm looking forward to it, ladies and gentlemen. Workhorse, in my opinion, and I've stated this now multiple times, I feel that they're the forefront. I feel that they're leading the way when it comes to this. Obviously, we had the state of California come out today and say that they plan on being obviously emission free by the year 2035. That is led by obviously Governor Gavin Newsom. And with that deal, obviously you have 12 other states that are following suit. And what that entails is basically, it's not that all gas cars are just going to disappear by 2035. What it's doing is by 2035, no longer are you able to sell a brand new gas-powered vehicle. You know, obviously you can still purchase used vehicles that are supplied by gas. And there's going to be some other things, but ideally, they're looking to start transferring EV. We know that because we have obviously experienced the CARB information that Workhorse has passed, you know, back on in June. They got the approvals from CARB. They've passed all the, you know, the requirements. They are able to be sold in all 50 states. You know, Workhorse has accomplished all that. And so I think that that's a huge piece of information and a reason why you guys should stay positive even though the stock, you know, had a meltdown today. I do believe it went down almost 12%. It doesn't matter if you're an investor. If you believe in this company and you know the direction, you have a gut feeling that they are making the right decisions. Obviously, they're partnering with the likes of Hitachi. I put out a video yesterday, as you can see right here, that they are potentially getting a partnership with Walmart. I mean, these things are happening. We're not just solely focused on the United States Postal Service contract. We need to continue to grow and continue to expand and grow this company in a positive direction. And that's exactly what they're doing. There is nothing that caused this stock to drop at the rate at which it did, other than the fact that the market as a whole was down. Tesla didn't report and didn't hit the numbers or the products that they were expected to hit. When you have the head of all heads in a sector, you know, report not necessarily the best of news, it's going to affect everything else, and that's exactly what happened. And then, like I just stated, everything all together was down. The market was down about 500 points. The Dow was down about 500 points. The NASDAQ was down, and the S&P and 500 were down. It's a trend. There's a trend that happens if you go back and look in election years, and in September, we tend to have a downward trend, and that will occur from about where we're at to the very end of, you know, obviously the month of September, moving into the likes of October. It's just going to be a downward trend. And once we get to that point, we're going to see an upward direction. You know, we have companies that are doing some things. We got to stay positive. Workhorse is going to get the contract. You gotta believe. I mean, you have to believe. Lordstown is gonna be doing a merger. They're gonna be, trading under the ticker symbol RIDE. They're gonna be manufacturing the Endurance. Stay positive. There is a lot of things that are going right in the EV sector. You just have to stay course. You have to believe in what you're, investing in. And the biggest thing that you guys must understand is you have to stay patient. You can't just, the first moment things drop, you can't just bail. That's the lesson number one that I learned when it comes to investing into companies is, the first sign of weakness, obviously you don't want to bail on a company like this. I feel that some people got out way too soon, and they're going to miss out on the major run that is, going to be provided by the United States Postal Service contract. Just my opinion. I truly do believe everything that this company has and the direction in which it plans on going. Obviously, we have to get everything in place, and there's no question in that manner. But the thing is that they've done all their due diligence as far as preparing for the likes of the United States Postal Service contract. And then on top of that, they did a +1 by getting a partnership with Hitachi. I think that only helps, obviously with manufacturing. It helps with the electronics. It helps with the potential of, in the future, adding refrigeration to your vehicles. It really just, as a business, getting a partnership with Hitachi is going to be huge. I mean, it could honestly make the company international. And that's one thing that most people don't even talk about, is the fact that this company could go international because of the partnership with Hitachi. Maybe Hitachi has some connections, maybe they have some networking ties with some companies that are international that they feel, hey, Workhorse would be a great partner for. Those are things that we have to think about as investors. We're just so clouded and have a tunnel vision on the United States Postal Service. Rightfully so. You're talking almost $6.3 billion, $8 billion. That is a huge amount of money, and that would do astronomical things for this company. But you still have to stay course and understand what is going to happen after that. Because most people, I don't feel, are accounting for, well, what happens next. They just want the right now, and that's the problem. That's just my opinion. Obviously, I am not a financial advisor. I truly am not a financial advisor. Sometimes I feel like I am, but I am not a financial advisor. And anything I say in these videos is for entertainment purposes only. And that's truly what I am here to do, is entertain you guys, get you guys motivated, get you hyped up and entertained. That's what I enjoy doing. That's why I provide you guys these YouTube videos. So please stay the course, do your homework, do your due diligence, research the companies, and if you believe in the company, stay in the company. Don't just bail because everyone else is saying, hey, I don't believe in this company, or I see everyone else selling, so I'm gonna sell. Come to my favorite part of any video, and that is chart breaking down time. So let's swing on over here, saddle on up, and get into this Workhorse chart. So today is going to be a 1 month or a 1 day chart, and we're gonna really talk about that. It opened at $26.28. It got as high as $26.34. That was very short-lived, and its low was $21.76. Its volume was 40.17 million. That's going to be up from its average volume, which is 32.09 million. Its market cap currently is 2.362 billion. Its 52-week high was $30.99, and its 52-week low is $1.31. And it closed today at $22.47. That was down 16.50%. Guys, that hurts when you own 1,050 shares. That's a huge chunk, especially when you were invested early on and you see the highs. I'm holding tight. I believe in this company. I really do. So it continued in the after hours to go up a little bit. It was up 2.23%. Closing out the day completely at $22.97. And you guys can see that chart, it's not good. It definitely had its morning drop. It always does. It seems like people are taking their profits. And then we have a run between about 10 to 11. And then we kind of just will determine exactly what's going to happen. It'll settle in and it'll start to take its strides, or it'll have a day like today where it just had a meltdown and just slowly, steadily continued to go down, and then finally it just fell off a cliff. you know, it, like I said, guys, you can look at this two ways. You can either be like, man, I took my profits, I'm gonna get out, I made a decent run and get in later, or you can weather the storm, which is exactly what I'm doing. You know, I honestly could have taken profits of almost $15,000 to $16,000, and that would have been absolutely clutch. But the thing is I don't want to just take that amount of profits. I believe that this company can continue to grow and expand, and I do see that if it hits gets the United States Postal Service contract, this thing is no question going to hit $70, $75. And I do feel that as we continue to go and they start to hit some, you know, good quarterly earnings, we start to see that in a positive limelight. This company is easily $100 stock price. I mean, that's my view, that's my thoughts. And like I stated, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm here to entertain, but those are my thoughts, those are my opinions. And, you know, I hope that this video found you and inspired you in a way. It gave you some motivation to stay with Workhorse. Believe in the company that you guys invested in, that you guys are always talking about. You're clicking on these videos for a reason, because you're intrigued, you're interested. And that's what I wanted to provide you guys. I'm hyped about it. You know, obviously, I was down a ton of money. I think I was down like $5,000. I really was. But you don't see me, you know, throwing a fit and being all sad and selling out of this company. I'm not going to. I believe it. So, you guys know how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, have a good day.